Welcome, everybody. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian, your Astro Wizard, tarot card reader. Um, Magician. Yes. So, all right. So we're here to talk about this upcoming eclipse, and I have um a couple of charts to share. Three charts to share with you. This one will be occurring. Why don't I just show you? Here we go. Well, let's see. So if you're on the East Coast, I put this in Manhasset, New York, because that was where I was born. That's where I was. Yeah, that's the city I was born in, Manhasset. Very close to Manhattan. But yes. Um, so here we are. If you're on the East Coast, we have Sagittarius rising. And this is going to be quite interesting because the rising sign and let me just share with you, are making a square to each other. Hmm. If you're on the East Coast, hmm. And all these planets are in this Mars is in the 11th house of friends, benefactors, and um organizations, extracurricular activities. Um well, that's third. No. 11th house is friends, benefactors. Yeah. And this moon is at 15 degrees. Actually, yeah. It's going to be at 2:08 p.m. on the East Coast. It'll be 11:08 a.m. on the West Coast with Scorpio rising. So it's not squaring this ascendant, but we have Jupiter making a square to Mars, which was happening today as well, and Friday. Tomorrow, actually, tomorrow, yeah, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we have this Mars Jupiter square. And here's the full moon in Pisces in the fifth house of fun, pleasure, romance. Uh, so if you've got Scorpio rising, hey, this full moon could bring up some things for romance, children, possibly even. Uh, so if you're looking to go to um, for a possible date, well, I don't know. For? Is this good for dating? Uh, well, actually, I think so. because um, the sun is in your 11th house of friends and organizations. So maybe if you're going out in the public with friends, you may meet someone interesting or special. Um, it's also making an inconjunct to Venus, so may not be best. Yeah. The moon is making an inconjunct to Venus, the planet of love and ugh, although it's in the moon is in the house of Saturn. Well, the Saturn in the 29th degree in the fifth house. Well, that's an iffy thing. Possibly, maybe. Um, huh? No. Mm, no, I'm saying no. Saturn is retrograde in your fifth house, bringing restriction and the opposite of expansion, which is contraction. Restricts things. Boundaries will be mm, the planet of boundaries. So, okay, well, maybe you'll meet someone and there'll be a lesson here you'll learn. Possibly. Scorpio. Uh, Saturn rules your third and fourth houses in the fifth. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Think that would be a good thing. So, no, although Jupiter is making a trine to the moon, or the moon is making a trine to Jupiter, I'd say. So it's a good thing to possibly expand your philosophy on life. Uh, this is the house of God. Jupiter, actually, it's not a bad place for Jupiter, the ninth house. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But yeah, so actually let's see now. Um let's move this to hours. We'll move that to Sagittarius next. This full moon is in your fourth house of your home, your foundation. Are you where you actually you know what, you're going to be redoing things that you needed to place boundaries on, possibly. Communicating in career and making career advancements. Well, maybe you'll be letting them go because it's getting closer to the south node. I would say that you're feeling emotionally, this is draining. This is emotionally strengthened by the moon conjunct the north node, maybe. Or maybe you're feeling drained. Well, Saturn is here to bring about something that you haven't fully fixed or learned about yet. Boundaries on home, could be parents. Um, hmm. Although you may you're communicating a lot in public. So yes, I have stories to tell. I'm a Sagittarius rising, yeah. And I have a few stories to tell. Now, after I'm done with this is going to be a long video, by the way. Yes. Um, uh, let's see. Uranus is in your seventh house, shock and shocking your clientele. Though this is well, Uranus. Well, from yeah, depending on well, Mercury is in the career house, so Mercury rules the seventh and the 10th house. Well, Mercury is in the house it rules, so Mercury's well placed here, communicating in the career sector, the public, speaking in public, or public speaking is well in the forefront right now for you, Sagittarius. Dealing with benefactors and friends right now and organizations, probably not the best, or just because to be very diplomatic about that. Because it's in Libra. Libra is very diplomatic. Mars is not happy in Aries sign. It's in detriment. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Mars is in its detriment. Yeah. I'm actually using my cheat sheet. This is really cool. Essential Dignity card. The Real Astrology. Yeah. This is what I'm reading from. It's my little cheat sheet. So Sagittarius. Your moon is in the fourth house and is there. And it's making a trine to Jupiter in your eighth house. So it's really these are really good. Um, eighth and fourth are houses that are hidden from all other people except for you. Um, this is other people's money. This is inheritance from family of origin or ancestors. So learning something new. Ooh, maybe you may be Sagittarius. You may be dealing with some kind of supernatural things here. Magic, um, the occult sciences, learning, teaching. Yeah. Maybe teaching astrology, teaching some kind of uh, occult science, numerology, astrology, tarot. I do all of those things already. I'm learning magic, astrological magic. So that's going to be my new venture. So just FYI, for me personally, uh, the magician in me is peaking at this time. So I'm communicating about my career. There you go. That's for me personally, but yours could be. I'm I'm a Sagittarius rising, so this could happen for you, Sagittarius. Maybe you're going back to school for something, learning some kind of actually, or maybe this you're getting a loan for school. This is a very good thing too. All right, moving along to Capricorn. Well, Capricorn rising, this is happening. This full moon is happening in your third house of your neighborhood. Your um actually ex- things you do in your neighborhood, and it's linked to uh Scorpio. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Jupiter in your seventh house. So this is other people, especially your spouse, your clientele, your so Cancer is your seventh house. So Jupiter is here, expanding on your relationships with your clients, your spouse, or this could also be your relationship to your neighbors. Yeah. This could be also siblings too. Expanding your relationship with siblings if you use these correctly. Capricorn. Mars is in your 10th house. Cutting, severing some public reputation or career endeavor that you no longer serves you. So this is just some of the things that we can focus on because I don't know your chart. This is just reading this chart because Mars rules your fourth house and it also rules Scorpio, your 11th house. Mars rules your fourth and 11th house. So home and your relationship with friends, benefactors, money situation, um, business ventures that you work through for your career. So there's some things that could happen. I would have to look at your birth chart to see where all these things and if any of these planets align with yours and yeah, aspects to them. So yeah. Capricorn, moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, whoops, Aquarius. This full moon is in your second house of money, your voice, your possessions, uh, things you own in this lifetime, things you hold that that you're attached to, the attachments. So maybe there's an emotional attachment to something. And Saturn is here to teach you that lesson of boundaries and restriction. And Saturn rules you, or your first house, your Aquarius rising. We have Pluto here as well, which is making some interesting. So for Aquarius, Pluto is very important here. It's he is bringing some destruction and rebirth, or death and rebirth of something in your personality, changes in your within yourself to make you stronger and intense. This is intense energy, which is good. Um, the sun is in your eighth house of other people's money. Mercury is here as well. Merchant, Mercury, um, giving back to others, communicating with others, possibly maybe even giving some financial advice and and other kinds of advice too. Releasing things that you know about to others. That could be possible too, Aquarius. But you're ruled by Saturn. And okay, this full moon is in your second house. Mercury is really close to this full moon as well. 5 degrees, 5 degree orb. All right, moving on to Pisces. Well, this is gonna be activating you, Pisces. Pisces, yes. So this is gonna be a brand new you, Pisces. You're gonna relearn the lessons that you needed to learn when Saturn was in Pisces last time until February. So Saturn will be in your sign till February next year, 2026. Jupiter is in Scorpio. No, Cancer, your fifth house of children, romance, fun, speculative gains, speculation. This is also hobbies that you could bring into, may create as a bringing benefits to your relationship, your children, your hobbies that you could possibly become and expanded into some kind of something for you. Because the moon rules Jupiter. The moon in Cancer. Cancer ruled by the moon. And the moon is in your first house. So something new about you is coming to you. Maybe a new relationship. Maybe it's a good time to start to date, maybe. Possible? Although you're going to be doing a lot of work with Venus here, with making money and loving what you do. for yourself, taking care of yourself. Venus is in a great place here. Although Mercury is in your seventh house. So your partner could be talking about a raise, talking about themselves. But this is the house of relationship as well. The fifth, the seventh, and the 11th are houses, friends, and benefactors. This is your spouse and all other people. This is like the house of romance, children, procreation. Well, you could get pregnant if you're looking to get pregnant Pisces or dealing with children. Alrighty, next, moving on to our lovely Aries. Aries rising, especially this full moon is occurring in your 12th house of self undoing, your 12th house of spirit, your 12th house of uh this could be very spiritual for you, a spiritual awakening for you, Aries, that you need to finish up here. But Aries, you're ruled by Mars, and Mars is not is opposing you in Libra. Aries. Hmm. But this new full moon is trying making a trine to your fourth house of home, your parents, your foundation, your ancestral line. Maybe you'll find out about a long lost relative, possible. 23andMe. Look into that. Aries, possibly, maybe. Okay. Taurus. Whoop. Uh, Taurus. Taurus rising. Well, this is full moon is happening in your 11th house. Friends, benefactors. So this is bringing some, maybe some a lesson for you, Taurus, about friendship. Who your friends are, who you can rely on as a friend. Um, the sun and Mercury are in your fifth house. So this is probably uh communicating or letting something go creatively. Something bringing something new to a group, Taurus rising. You are ruled by Venus, and that's in your fourth house. What's the oh Dionysus? How about that? Huh. So interesting. So you may be uh Taurus. Well, the fourth house. Venus is your ruling planet is in the fourth house with Dionysus. Dionysus is the god of pleasure and wine. Don't overdo it at home, but yes, if you do need to, at least they'll be at home, not in the public. All right, Taurus, enjoy some pleasure in the home. Enjoy, yeah. Take a bubble bath or something, Taurus, and yeah, do something liberating and fun. This full moon is making a trine to Jupiter in your third house. So this is your neighbors, your siblings, and the 11th. So this could be a younger sibling and an older sibling. Hmm. Also that you're dealing with. The younger sibling is better to deal with. Taurus rising, because Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Gemini. Well, Gemini, this is all about your career. Gemini. Lessons need you. Well, Saturn is bringing more restriction, could be delays. Saturn in Pisces could also bring some boundaries that you need to learn in your career with people in the public sphere of your life. Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury, and that's in your fourth house. So, um, and the sun is in the fourth house. So you could be working from home, communicating, and yeah, about, hmm, let's see. Well, that that's like a lot of hermit energy there, I think, or letting go of some hermit energy, getting out into the world, not staying home. That's it's best to release things from the home and to be seen in public. That's what I'm getting. Because it's time to release things from your home. Not the best time to stay inside and be reclusive. It's healing. You can do lots of healing in the home. But this moon in Pisces, conjunct the North Node, and with Saturn in there at 29 degrees, it's at a very potent degree as well. So it's not a good time to be reclusive. Gemini, be your authentic self. You have Uranus in your first house. Be the rebellious person that be a rebellious person. You know, get your freak flag on and share it with everybody. um, Jupiter is in your second house of money, you need to expand your voice, you need to be more expansive on your possessions, not hoarding, not to the extreme of hoarding. I wouldn't advise that one. Um, but expand your wallet, expand your finances, yes, your bank account. And it's Mars is in your fifth house. So if you're looking to get, it's not a great time to be in a relationship or find romance at this time with Mars in your fifth house. That's cutting and severing. Mars in Libra is also in detriment. I would wait until Mars is in Scorpio, Sagittarius, or even Capricorn. That's a great place for Mars as well. It's exalted there. Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So, Gemini. I know I'm on Gemini longer, but Gemini, you have a lot going on, Gemini. I can do more, but this will be a long video. So on to the next sign, Cancer. Well, Cancer. Jupiter is in your sign. You may expand your waistline, Cancerians. Um, or your person, or something about you is expanding. This full moon is in your ninth house of book publishing, higher learning, spirit, the house of philosophy, beliefs. Although Saturn is bringing some restriction there, you may change your mind on a make restrictions on a belief system of yours. Uh, yeah. The moon, you're ruled by the moons, and that's in your ninth house. Higher learning, book publishing. You're feeling very emotionally told to maybe learn about a new belief system, a new religion, a new philosophy. So, okay. Next, Leo. You're ruled by the sun, and the sun is in your second house. And maybe time to refocus on what's important to you, possessions, and releasing things, um, communication in your second house. Mercury is there, the sun. Mercury rules your second house, so your voice. Maybe relearning some speech patterns, releasing of some sort, kind. Uh, Saturn in your eighth house is bringing some restriction, some discipline, some structure, and um, balancing your yeah. Saturn is the kind of a restriction, structure, discipline, and good Lord, I've said it so many times, and even I'm I'm getting tired. I've been 40 minutes into this already. Am I? And Saturn is restrictions. Saturn is um, boundaries. That's the word. Hey, good Lord. I'm almost done. Almost done. So, boundaries to your other people's money. Leo rising. All right, we're going on because I'm getting tired. I'm halfway done. Almost done. We started with Scorpio. All right. I need some water. I'm sorry, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo. Well, you've been through a lot. Mercury, the sun is in your sign now. It's all about you, Virgo. Your communication. What are you letting go, releasing? Time to release something, and this is all about other people, boundaries. Maybe other people are placing boundaries on you, or your spouse placing boundaries on you. This is a very heavy emotionally for you, Virgo. But Virgo and Pisces, you're the ones who are most likely going to be going through this transformation. So there's a formational component here. And Virgo, you're ruled by Mercury. Mercury's in your sign. Uh, and Mercury is opposing the moon and conjunct the sun and the north node. Oh boy. Transformational. Yes. And Jupiter is making a trine to this full moon eclipse, which is bringing some spiritual awareness. So Jupiter is spiritual awareness, yeah. Um, Bringing some blessings your way to friends, groups. Um, so that's a good thing. But it's making a square to Mars in your second house of money. So yeah, if you want to yeah, have blessings with friends, benefactors, other people, that is the time to do so. The moon is making a trine to Jupiter. Or yeah, And well, these are asteroids. Juno. This is Dizwana and Vesta, the Vestal Virgin. So if you have these and you're so yeah. These are just transiting through your third house. Asteroids. Um so Virgo, transformation. Uh don't be a hermit. Yeah, I wouldn't be go into hermit mode. Expand with friends. Yeah. All right. Libra. Well, Libra, this full moon is in your sixth house of work. Your uh health routines and how could be um restrictions on work with Saturn here. Um could be restricting your health issues or bringing some balance to your strategies on health, about how you deal with your day to day, your daily day to day routines to keep up with yourself, your habits. Um, you're ruled by Venus, which is in your 11th house of organizations, friends, benefactors. So enjoy your time with friends. Enjoy having a good time with friends. Don't spend too much money with on organizations and uh you're going to be very popular. People will your friends love you. They do. Um Libra, but there's something about this 12th house bringing up some spiritual things from the past, or I think bringing up the past. Could also be bringing up some um, releasing of some past, something from the past. Libra. Uh, Jupiter. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This could also be spiritual things coming up for you. Mercury bringing, yeah, things in your dreams, or if you meditate, Libra is a great time to find out what's going on. We have Jupiter in your 12th and 10th house of public reputation, your career. So your job and your career are making the moon in your sixth house of work or job or co-workers. This could also be like co-workers also, and your public reputation, how you're seen in the public, in your career, bringing a lot of expansion here. Make sure you're being taking good care of your health so that you're able to do the work you're supposed to. That's Hygeia, Libra. So yeah. All right. 52 minutes. Oof. Or 50 minutes at least for Libra. And Mars is in your Mars is in your first house as well. You're cutting or severing or taking some diplomatic action to alleviate something in your personality that no longer serves you. Possibly, possible. These things are all possible. Depends on your chart. But we have first house, 12th house, sixth and 10th houses are active here, and the 11th, since Venus rules, and Venus rule in Leo rules Libra. So those are important houses for you. Or or yeah, as I said, those are the most important places in your life that you should be focusing on right now. And all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And so now I'm going to pull a few cards for the energy for this full moon. In the wow. Okay, we have the Empress. Venus energy is here. The Empress. We're birthing something new. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So the Empress, the Knight of Wands. Wow. So that's wow. We have the Empress, and we're doing actually we have some kind of passionate thing is happening for us, and the Lovers. So we have to make a choice, either making a choice to actually this is a scene from the Garden of Eden. Do you want to take that apple from Eve, or um so make what choice? The choice is yours. Do you want to go into the fire and of passion, or and take a bite of the apple of love? Well, we have lots of love here. We have the Empress, Venus energy, Gemini energy, and fire energy. This is Libra or Taurus energy too. And I'm going to pull one last card. We have we have the moon. All right. Well, it's going to be a very emotional time for all of us. So this is a full moon in Pisces. So Pisces moon. This is a moon. Yeah, this is related to Pisces. You have a decision to make, passions, and actually, what are these choices are you going to make? What passions are you are going to transform in? And it's very transformative, as I said. This full moon is a transformative time for everyone. All right, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian, your Astro Wizard here. Um, Signing off, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and share the video, post a comment, do all the stuff. Thanks for watching. I love each and every one of you for who have subscribed. I think I'm up to 203 subscribers now. Thank you very much, and take care of yourself. Thank you.